Welcome to the Cowboys versus Ninjas podcast. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be strapping on our, metaphorical spurs.
Yeah.
And kind of stealthily drawing our mental shurikens.
I like it.
As we explore the captivating world of flash fiction.
Nice.
And for you, our listener, we've kind of, zeroed in on two really thrilling narratives that just blend incredible skills with these like nail-biting stakes.
Absolutely.
So our goal today is to really kind of get into the heart of these stories, to understand not just what happens, but how these incredible abilities shape the action and the partnerships within them.
Yeah, the dynamics, the relationships
between these characters.
And we got two fantastic examples from the realm of flash fiction.
Absolutely.
The first is Shadow Duet.
Oh, great title.
It's a tale of two ninjas with strikingly different yet perfectly synchronized skills. I love the contrast.
Yeah.
It's always interesting.
Battling a deeply corrupt government.
Okay, so right away.
We
got a good versus evil situation going on.
We do.
High stakes.
And then we'll be looking at History Strikers.
Very.
We're a group of, seemingly regular students.
Modern students, yeah.
Yeah, modern students suddenly gain ancient ninja powers.
Classic.
No.
Fish out of water, but with ninjas, love it.
And find themselves on the front lines of protecting the past.
Oh, wow. Protecting the past.
Yeah.
That's a unique twist.
It is.
I like it.
So let's not keep you waiting.
Right, let's jump in.
We're going to jump straight into Shadow Duet.
Okay.
So Shadow Duet centers on this compelling duo.
Right.
Mika and Kaze, two ninjas.
Okay, so we're setting up our protagonists here.
Yes, we are.
Our heroes, our main characters.
And they've decided, to take direct action against
this corrupt government.
Widespread government corruption.
Yeah, they're gonna fight the power.
They are.
That's always a good theme,
It is.
Just love that.
And what's immediately striking about them is this contrast in their abilities. Right, and yet...
like you said, perfectly synchronized.
Yeah, how seamlessly those abilities work together.
It's like...
like peanut butter and jelly, right?
Yeah, or like a...
Like a fine wine and a
well-aged cheese.
Yeah.
Something like that.
A well-aged cheese.
Yeah.
So tell me about these abilities.
Okay, so Mika...
All right, Mika.
She is a master of the Doppelgänger Spin.
Doppelgänger Spin. All right.
Now imagine this.
Okay, I'm imagining.
She can conjure like incredibly convincing illusions and phantoms.
Oh, okay. So not just like...
It's not just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
It's like
solid holograms or something.
She's basically messing with people's minds.
Oh, powerful. It's more than just a distraction. It's about creating genuine confusion.
Okay.
Making the enemy question.
So like psychological warfare almost.
Yeah, their senses.
Yeah.
And even their reality.
Wow.
What do you think makes this kind of misdirection so effective against, a powerful established force?
Well, I think, when you have a corrupt regime like this, they're often relying on control, right?
Yeah.
And the perception of power.
Exactly.
So by introducing this doubt, this uncertainty into the minds of their enforcers.
Oh, I like that.
Their soldiers, their guards, whatever.
Yeah.
Mika isn't just, evading capture.
Right.
She's eroding their confidence.
Wow.
And she's sowing these seeds of chaos within their ranks.
That's brilliant.
It's a subtle but very potent form of warfare,
It is.
It's like attacking their minds as much as their bodies.
Absolutely.
So, very clever.
And then we have Kaze.
Okay, Kaze, the other half of our duo.
Whose specialty is the flash step.
All right, flash step, what is that all about?
It is all about sheer, breathtaking speed movements.
Right.
So rapid.
So we're talking...
They're practically invisible.
Like superhuman speed here.
To the naked eye.
Wow.
And so he can basically strike.
Okay.
And vanish.
Before they even know what hit them.
Before a threat is even fully perceived.
That's amazing.
It's the opposite of Mika's approach, right? Relying on this overwhelming speed rather than, deception.
Like go two sides of the same coin, right?
Exactly.
Two different ways to be a ninja, to be effective.
Yeah.
But they both achieve that goal of being,
Right, of being elusive.
untouchable. Yeah. So how does the story actually start? Like, where do we meet these characters?
So the story kicks off with Mika in a tight spot. Yeah, she's cornered by these government guards.
Okay.
And she's holding these crucial stolen documents.
So she's already in the thick of it.
Yeah, she's got something.
She's got the goods.
Yeah, that the government wants.
That expose, the depth of their corruption.
Okay, high stakes. She's on the run.
And then Kaze arrives.
Of course, the cowboy.
And unleashes this flash step.
Oh, wow.
To just dismantle.
He's coming in to save her.
He is. He's coming in
to rescue.
Like hot off the presses.
Love it.
And it's this incredible display of speed.
Yeah.
That earns him the moniker.
Okay.
Ghost Wind.
Ghost Wind, that's a cool name.
I know, right?
Very appropriate.
Because all that's ever seen is like a fleeting blur.
Right, so you just get a
whoosh and he's gone.
A gust of wind and then he's there and then he's gone again.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's pretty awesome.
Very what struck me about their initial interaction is that, while there's a bit of friction, there's also this underlying like
a little bit of tension.
Respect. Okay, know what I mean?
So it's not all sunshine and roses.
Oh, no, they're not like...
they're not instantly best friends.
Instantly best friends.
They have to work out their dynamic.
Yeah, so... Because he calls Mika sloppy, but acknowledges her spirit.
Okay, so he sees...
Yeah.
He sees her potential.
Yes.
He sees her drive.
Yeah.
But maybe not quite the finesse yet.
Right.
It's like that.
It's a quick but insightful assessment.
It is.
Of their contrasting styles, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think it really highlights that their differences aren't necessarily weaknesses,
right?
But rather just different aspects of their overall effectiveness.
Right.
So he's not putting her down. He's just saying, got a different style. That's cool.
Yeah.
We can work with that.
And Mika, never one to take criticism lying down.
Right.
Immediately retorts.
Oh, like you're already.
About Kaze's flash step.
Oh, so she gives it right back to him.
She does. She says.
What does she say?
Talk about leaving a trail.
Ooh, burn.
Which is, I was like, that's a really astute observation.
Yeah.
Right.
She's got a point.
Because speed is undeniably powerful for offense.
Sure.
But maybe not ideal for covert infiltration.
Yeah.
Or like a clean getaway.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a sonic boom behind you.
No, you don't.
When you're trying to be stealthy.
So how do you think they reconcile this difference in their approaches?
Well, that's the beauty of their partnership, right?
Yeah.
Because he's enigmatic reply.
Oh, I love that he's enigmatic.
He is. He's like
a little mysterious.
A man of few words, but powerful words.
Exactly.
He said, "That's where you come in, little fox." Which I think hints at their synergy.
Yes.
The way they work together.
Yeah, it's not about one being superior to the other.
Right.
They both bring something to the table.
It's about how Mika's illusions can mask Kaze's movements.
Ooh, okay.
That's right.
So she covers his tracks.
She does.
They're illusions.
And obscures any trace that he might leave.
So it's like she's the distraction and he's the strike force.
Yes.
I love it.
So Mika's deception becomes this perfect complement.
To his speed?
To Kaze's speed.
I like that.
And that's exactly what unfolds.
Oh, right.
Right. So the narrative then follows their escalating campaign.
Okay. So they're going from small.
They're starting small.
Yeah.
And they're working their way up.
Right. They're getting bolder.
Of these hit and run attacks.
Okay.
So Mika's phantom doubles. Oh, so she's really using those illusions.
She's using them to the max.
Okay.
They create this widespread panic.
Okay.
Right.
People are freaking out.
They're chasing shadows.
Literally and figuratively.
Literally and figuratively, yes.
I love that.
And just when their enemies are completely disoriented,
right.
Kaze appears.
Like a ghost?
Like a ghost.
In the wind.
In a lightning-fast strike.
Yeah.
Delivers the decisive blow.
Boom. Gets the job done.
And vanishes.
And he's out. Once more.
Nobody even sees him.
Nobody even sees him.
Amazing.
What kind of impact do you think these tactics would have on the morale?
Oh, that's a good question.
Of the corrupt regime?
I think it would be devastating. you know, beyond the physical damage, the constant uncertainty, the inability to counter these threats would breed this fear, this paranoia within their ranks.
Absolutely.
So they wouldn't know
who to trust. They'd be looking over their shoulders constantly. I mean, imagine
a nightmare.
Yeah, imagine trying to run a government.
Yeah.
When you're constantly afraid of these ninja attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you can't even see coming.
You don't even know where they're coming from. You don't know how to stop them.
Yeah, you're fighting ghosts, essentially.
Yeah, and they don't limit themselves to these small-scale disruptions, do they?
What do?
They soon set their sights on a far more significant target.
Okay.
The governor's fortress.
Whoa, going right to the top.
Yeah, right.
That's a big jump. From little skirmishes to taking on.
It's a massive escalation.
The head honcho.
Practically a direct challenge to the heart of the corruption.
Bold move.
Very bold.
But I mean, I guess they're confident in their abilities?
Yeah.
So how do they pull it off? I mean, this is a fortress, right?
It is. But their strategy is ingenious.
Okay, lay it on me.
So while Mika orchestrates this massive diversion with her illusions.
Okay, so she's creating a distraction.
She's creating a huge distraction, drawing all available attention. Kaze utilizing his incredible speed and the chaos that Mika generates as cover.
Okay, so she's giving him cover.
She's giving him cover.
With her illusions.
Manages to infiltrate the fortress undetected.
Wow, so he's like a whisper in the wind.
He is. Nobody even knows he's there.
And his emergence.
Yeah.
With this pouch of stolen coins.
Okay, so he gets in, he gets what he needs, and gets out.
Marks a crucial shift in their objectives.
Interesting. So it's not just about...
It's not just about disruption anymore.
No.
They're actively reclaiming what was unjustly taken.
Right.
Signaling a much broader intent to fight for the people.
Okay, so they're moving from just being against the government to actually...
helping the people who are suffering under the government.
Exactly.
I like that.
And that leads them...
Where does it lead them?
To the capital.
Oh, wow.
A very epicenter.
Going right to the heart of it.
Of the corrupt government.
Bold move.
Their arrival there is described as unleashing pure anarchy.
Anarchy, okay.
But in a way that benefits the oppressed citizens.
All right, so it's chaos, but it's good chaos.
It's good chaos.
Controlled chaos, maybe.
Chaos.
Orchestrated chaos.
And Mika truly unleashes the full potential of her illusions.
Okay, she's going all out.
In the main square.
Right, so right in the public.
Right in public.
For everyone to see.
Her phantom duplicates are creating this mesmerizing spectacle.
Okay.
That completely overwhelms...
It's like a show.
It's a show.
It's a performance.
And confuses the elite royal guard.
Okay, so they're totally thrown off.
Yeah, they don't know what's real, what's not. What's real, what's not.
Love it.
What's the strategic advantage?
Yeah, why do
such a public display?
Like, what's the point?
What's the point?
Besides just being cool, which it is.
It is cool.
But there's got to be a reason.
Well, I think by creating this visible and chaotic scene, Mika achieves several things.
Okay.
Firstly, she ties up the royal guard.
Okay, so they're distracted.
They're distracted. They can't respond to Kaze.
To the real threat.
The real threat.
Clever.
Secondly, the sheer spectacle serves as a powerful symbol of defiance.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
So it's like she's saying, we're not afraid of you.
Yeah.
You can't control us.
And to the populace, it's demonstrating that resistance is possible.
Right. It's like a spark of hope.
Yes.
For the people who are oppressed.
And thirdly, and this is kind of going back to our first point.
Yeah.
It creates maximum confusion, making it virtually impossible for the authorities to pinpoint the real threats.
So it's like camouflage almost, but with illusions.
It's like they don't know where to look, they don't know who to target.
They're overwhelmed.
They're completely overwhelmed. So while the guards are chasing these figments of Mika,
chasing shadows, literally
chasing shadows.
Yeah.
Kaze is like this phantom wind moving through.
Nobody sees him.
And his speed allows him to distribute the stolen gold directly to the impoverished crowd.
Oh wow! So they're like Robin Hood.
They are.
Stealing from the rich, giving to the poor.
It's such a powerful image.
Yeah.
Yep. These two contrasting figures, one, a master of deception, the other of speed, working in perfect harmony to not only dismantle the system, but to directly uplift the people that it oppresses.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It's not just about tearing down the bad.
Yeah.
It's about building up the good.
It is.
It's about giving back to the people who have been hurt by this corruption.
Yeah. Very cool.
But as we discussed earlier, such open defiance can't go unchallenged indefinitely.
No, eventually the bad guys are going to catch up.
They are. And so
happens.
Eventually the guard captain.
Okay, so the head honcho of the guards.
Yeah.
He's not going to take this lying down.
No, he is not. He manages to rally his forces.
Okay.
And Mika and Kaze find themselves cornered amidst the very chaos they orchestrated.
So they're trapped in their own web of illusions and speed. Yeah. This is getting good.
It is.
So what happens? What do they do?
This sets the stage for what sounds like a really thrilling confrontation.
Okay, so final showdown.
All right.
How do their unique skills evolve in this final showdown?
Yeah, how do they up their game?
They've
got to pull out all the stops now.
They do.
Because they're cornered, they're trapped.
Yeah.
Right. So what new tricks do they have up their sleeves?
So this is where we see a fascinating evolution.
Okay, I'm listening.
In Mika's abilities.
All right, Mika, what does she do?
Her illusions are no longer
just
copies of herself.
Ooh, okay.
She begins mimicking Kaze's flash step.
Whoa.
I know, right?
That's next level.
It's next level.
So now she's creating illusions.
Yes.
Of speed.
Creating multiple phantom Kazes.
Oh my goodness.
That dart through the ranks of the guards.
That's amazing.
With incredible speed.
So the guards are they're seeing blurs
everywhere.
They don't know.
And they don't know.
Which one is real? Which one's an illusion?
Imagine the sheer disorientation.
Oh.
For the captain and his men.
Mind-boggling.
They believe they have Kaze in their sights.
Yeah.
Right.
They think they got him.
They lunge.
Yeah.
And he vanishes.
And he's gone.
Only to reappear.
Yeah.
As another fleeting blur.
Somewhere else entirely.
Somewhere else.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Captain must be absolutely bewildered at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be
just flailing at thin air.
Yeah, he's lost control.
He's lost control.
Completely.
And amidst this expertly orchestrated chaos, the real Kaze makes his decisive move.
Okay.
It's described as a mere flash.
The flash, okay.
And then he stands there.
Yeah.
The stolen documents held high for all to witness.
Oh, okay.
A tangible symbol of the government's crimes.
So he's not just fighting them, he's exposing them.
He's exposing them
to the world.
What makes this moment so impactful?
Well, I think the impact lies in its clarity.
Yeah.
Amidst the chaos.
Yeah.
Right. So Mika's illusions created this confusion, this disorientation.
Yeah.
But Kaze's sudden appearance with the evidence provides undeniable proof of the corruption.
Yeah.
It's a moment of truth revealed.
Yes.
It's like pulling back the curtain and showing everyone what's really going on.
And their subsequent, swift disappearance into the crowd.
Of course they got to disappear.
I know, right?
Can't stick around.
It's almost anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But in the best possible way.
But it's perfect.
It is.
Because they've done what they needed to do.
They've achieved their objective.
Yeah.
They've exposed the corruption.
For all to see.
And vanish as suddenly as they arrived.
Love it.
Leaving behind a city buzzing with newfound hope.
Okay.
And the burgeoning legend of the Shadow Duet.
Oh, I like that.
It truly showcases how different skills, when perfectly synchronized, can achieve extraordinary results.
It's like a dance.
It is.
You know, they're working together.
They're in sync.
Yeah, they're in perfect sync.
Yeah.
And they're achieving something that neither one of them could achieve on their own.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the beauty of teamwork and complementary skills.
It really leaves you pondering, doesn't it? The power of complementary strengths and how seemingly disparate abilities can combine
to overcome
seemingly insurmountable obstacles.
Absolutely. That's a great takeaway.
Well, if Shadow Duet was a masterclass in the power of complementary skills. Our next story, History Strikers.
Okay, History Strikers
introduces a completely different, yet equally compelling dynamic.
Right.
Tell me about how
Honey.
these modern students stumble into the world of ancient ninjutsu.
All right, so how do we get from modern day kids to ancient ninjas?
So History Strikers presents us with this group of history enthusiasts who, during a visit to a museum exhibit titled Myths of the Ninjutsu.
Okay, so they're learning about ninjas.
They are.
In a museum.
Okay, experience a truly extraordinary connection to the past.
This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
So they're learning about the history.
Yeah.
But then they actually...
But then they get to experience it.
They get to live it.
Their interaction with these ancient artifacts.
Okay, so there's some artifacts involved.
Specifically, a dusty amulet. Expert speaker.